Hi guys, welcome to this year's first live stream as well as reading sprint. As I promised before and said in my yearly goals or updates video, I have started with the reading sprints for this year now. I hope you guys will be joining me. So if anyone is there, you can just pop into the comments and start giving your comments in the live chat. I'll display them here as usual. We'll start reading in like 15 or 20 more minutes. Before that, we can discuss what we are going to read and the reason behind it, something like that. And tell me how your year is going so far and what you're planning to read in the next few weeks or so, or what you've read so far in the year, or any other good thing. And first, Happy New Year, Happy 2024 to everyone who's watching this. I can see that a few people have joined. I don't know. Just like me, I think my viewers are also a bit too shy. That's why you guys joined, but you don't seem to comment as quick. Okay. I'm sorry if you are hearing any background noise because I have the AC on because it has started becoming hot in Chennai. And there's also some babies crying out in our apartment. So we have to deal with it and we have to do this thing. Okay. Sorry that I'm facing this side because my screen is here. Okay. I think people are joining in. Let's wait and see. And I also learned that from now on, I can also do live streams through this medium, StreamYard on Instagram also. So if you guys want me to do an Instagram live stream, you can tell me that too because I would be interested in doing that. It'll be fun. Okay, I'm just waiting for receiving some live chat comments so that we can start talking as usual and start reading as well. I did announce the live a bit earlier this time because last month, due to some reason, I had very less retention. I'm sorry that I'm keeping on changing my position, okay? It's just a bit too uncomfortable today for some reason. I wanted to try something and I might have messed stuff up, but I haven't, so close to that. I'm just going to pop into my phone once and look at my Instagram story because I just dropped an Instagram story with the link for this live stream. So anyone who's there on Instagram who's interested in joining the live stream, that is the reading sprint, can also join me here. Let's just see. It's a video story and a few people have seen it. We can see. The thing about Instagram is once I start, looking at the stuff in that, I just get hooked. Okay, we've got some comments now. Shri L is here. What is your New Year resolution? I have a lot of resolutions for 2024, of which one is to exercise a bit more. It's been 20 days already into the year, and I haven't exercised that much. I have not moved my body enough, so I want to do that more. I also did my vision board today only for 2024. I could have done it in the year end for last year itself, but I wasn't available back then because we went on a family trip outside. So my vision board is ready. So I think everything will be coming into fruition slowly because I did a vision board last year too for 2023, and 70 to 80% of everything that I put in there happens just like that. Okay, I was not even aware of the fact that it was happening, but once it did happen, I was able to see that okay, it's there on that board and it has happened to me. Okay, I have a few viewers here, but we've got only one comment. Let's wait and see. Does the setup look good? Okay, more and more viewers are joining in. So I think you guys will be ready to start commenting. Again, sorry about the background noise. There's a train running just out there. It's irritating for me myself. So if you're listening through headphones or earphones, I know that it will be annoying for you also. Please put up with me. I'll do one thing. I'll just try to turn on some background music so that it's not as much irritating as it is. I've kept my speaker on, so if you hear the audio out loud through the mic also, just bear with me for just a second, and I'll just turn off my speaker. Okay, I just want to hear if the volume is enough or if I have to bring it down a notch. Okay, I have to bring it down a little bit. I'll keep it at this much. It's not too much that you cannot hear me speaking. I have another comment from Rahim saying, I just visited Kolkata Book Fair with daughter. That's great to hear. It's really nice to hear that you went with your daughter. I hope you had fun there because, we have the Chennai Book Fair here, and I'm like super my Pongal holidays were booked for that, so I could not go to the book fair last week. Let's see. I think it is available for at least 10 more days in Chennai, so anything might happen, right? Next week we have a long weekend too, so I might go. So you can tell me if you're going to read something along with me in this reading sprint, because that's the main notion behind this. And thank you so much for joining and commenting. Okay. I think you can see a lot of watermarks on my screen, right? You can see one camera thing here, and you can see the StreamYard logo there. Doesn't matter, we are here to read. Let's just do that. Okay, there are a few people who have joined. So, if you're going to read today, there must be some book which seems like a bit too hard to finish, and that's the main reason why I'm doing these streams, so that we can finish those difficult to tackle books in these live streams together, so that it's a bit more easy for us to do since it's with other people who are doing the same kind of stuff. So the book that I'm reading is my book club pick for the month, which is Asura Tale of the Vanquished by Anand Neelakantan. I'm actually 200 pages or so into the book. Yeah, I'm 176 pages into the book, and it is nearly 1/3 of it. So I have 2/3 left and only 10 days, 11 days of the month left to finish this. But I'm sure that I will finish it because, there was a lot of info dumping at the beginning, so it took a little bit of time for me to get used to it. Still, I have two more comments. One from Angel Johnson. Can you please suggest a unique kind of book to get from the Chennai Book Fair? Can you tell me what you mean by unique, because I'm not sure. Why you are not giving Tamil novel views nowadays? That's because I have not been reading any Tamil novels lately. Last year in February or January, I finished reading Sivagami Savatham. After that, I did not read any Tamil books at all for some reason. I have Parthiban Kanavu with me, so I'm definitely reading it this year. Let's just cross my fingers and hope that I make videos for Parthiban Kanavu this year, and also some other books. Because I have a ton of books on my physical DVR already, and I will be reading them all, or at least trying to finish my bookshelf by the end of the year. But if I'm not doing that, I'll at least try to focus more on Tamil books. The main reason is because the people who watch my videos regularly are those who don't speak Tamil. Most people don't speak Tamil, and they don't understand Tamil too. So if I do that, it feels like I'm letting them down in some way for me. So that's why I'm not doing it. I know if I do Tamil videos, people will watch it, but I want to make videos for people who have been watching my videos rather than who will watch just my. Still, I'm sorry, I just got frozen for a second there. I think it's some network issue. Waiting to listen. I'll definitely try, because Parthiban Kanavu is way shorter than Sivagami Savatham. And the reason why I did not do Sivagami Savatham also is because it is a very complex story. Okay, it's very simple to read and easy to understand, but saying that as a story in a video, that is like very tedious for me. Even for Ponniyin Selvan, I started with the notion that it will be easy for me to do since it's Tamil, but after I got to like third or fourth book, I was like, how am I going to explain this to people who have not read it without spoiling the future books, at the same time making proper sense of the story? But somehow I did it. I think if I did it for Ponniyin Selvan itself, I'll be able to do it for the other books also. Let's see. It will happen. It will probably happen. I also have some other goals for the channel this year, so I think I'll be concentrating more on them. Let's wait and see. Okay, doesn't look like me. We'll wait for 5 more minutes and see, and after that, I'm going to start reading. And whoever else wants to read with me, you can read it here for an hour. 7:45 to 8:45. We'll read for 1 hour, and after that we'll have another chat session for 15 minutes discussing about what we read or what each and every one of us read and what we liked about it. And yeah, that's it. That'll be it for it. And another thing is, in case you are not able to join the live stream, you have not joined the live stream now, and if you are watching it in the playback, thank you so much for that. It still counts, okay? It still counts even if you are not joining the reading sprint in the live stream and watching it in the playback. It just matters that we all read together for 1 hour. My network is very bad. Okay, I can see myself on the screen like freezing continuously, like for every few seconds. Okay, we just have very few viewers today. It's okay. I've gotten some comments, so I hope people will be joining in. And another thing which I want to say is I'm going to be listening to the audiobook of Asura and reading the physical book parallelly, because I have the audible audiobook of it. I bought it like 2 months back so that I could use it for this particular video, this particular book in specific, and those all culminated together and made me pick this up as the book club pick for Jan. I'm just trying to connect my phone and headphones together because sometimes it takes a little bit more time. Okay, it is connected. I'll just show you the audiobook also so that you get an idea of what I'm going to do. That was the last audiobook that I was listening to, so not a problem. So yeah, this is the one, Asura Tale of the Vanquished by Neelakanthi. I have like 6 hours and 4 minutes left in 2 times speed. So originally I have 12 hours and 8 minutes of the book left. I think I'll be able to finish it like tomorrow itself if I keep on reading, but I don't know because this is a bit dense, and if I read it continuously, I'll be able to finish the book, but I'll not be able to get everything out of it properly. Okay, I'm going to try putting on my headphones, and I'm going to take them off because these are ANC headphones, so even if someone speaks or wants to speak with me, and if there is some noise surrounding me, I'll not be able to hear it. That's why. And if anyone is looking out to buy some good active noise cancellation headphones, you can also try this one. I think it is Rockers 400 ANC. Just a minute. I just looked in. 551 ANC, not 400. Rockers 551 ANC. I think I bought it for like 2.5 or 2.8 during an Amazon sale. So it is nice. Okay, it doesn't like cancel all the noise or anything like that, but it gives a nice coverage. Like you don't hear the wind sounds, and the AC is running out right now. I think you might be hearing it on the mic, through the mic, but when I put this on, I'm not able to hear any sound that is surrounding me. That's also the train sound which you heard right now, right? Even that will not be heard by me. Okay. Just 1 more minute, and then I'll go on mute. I'll increase the volume of the music, and we can start reading. It's going to be 7:45 any second now. And I'm also having a very good hair day today. It's just making me feel very good. Okay guys, it's 7:45. I'm going to go on mute and I'll turn on the music a notch so that we can listen. Hi Soumya, thank you so much for joining the live stream. And I hope you're reading something with us today. I'm super fine and I hope you're doing well too. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let's continue reading now. Okay, guys, the 1 hour is over, and I hope you guys enjoyed reading what you were reading. So we can start talking again now, and I'll bring down that background. So yes, I can see few people are there still reading. So you can get back here and start giving me your thoughts in the comments. Tell me how much you managed to read today. I managed reading nearly like 50 to 55 pages, especially because of the audiobook, because this book has very small font. I'll just try to show it to you. See, it is very tiny and it is also a very big book. I'm not even halfway through it, but the main twist in the story has happened. I got to know this twist, which I read right now, only from the Ramchandra series written by Amish Tripathi. That is also the book of Ravana only, because normally when we see the story of Ramayana, we see it only from the birth of Rama, right? We do not see what has happened before that. This is the thing which explains everything before that, because clearly Ravana was born so much ahead of both of them, and Sita even was born 5 years before the birth of Rama. So there's so much that happens even before the birth of the hero of the story, which is usually not told that much to us when it needs to be condensed so that we can understand it properly. Okay, I can see that you people are there. You can start commenting and tell me how much you read and whether you enjoyed it or not. And I'm sorry that I was not able to, speak to those people who commented when I was reading, because I did not want to, disturb anyone. That's why. Rebecca says, I finished like 8 pages because I started late. Okay, it's fine. I think you started 8 minutes back and you've read 8 pages. That is real good. No problem. After I end the live stream, you can play it back and you can read for 1 hour. It still counts, as I said before. Okay. Is anyone else reading the book club pick for January? Because I know of all the 3 books that I've selected for the first quarter, this one is the one which will take the most time to read. Okay, it's not just big, but it also has so many things going on, which might be a bit difficult for people to follow through. I did not think that it will be this complex, but it is, and it is written really well also. It doesn't feel like the first book of the author, if you ask me. Priya reads, says, I finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, a very good read. Okay, that sounds great. I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue in 2020, back when it came out, and it was really nice. It is actually one of my favorite books of the author. Many people say that they did not like the ending of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, but if you ask me, I liked even that ending because it felt like very human to me. So I did like the whole book as a whole. It is a very tricky thing to write, and I think V. Ishwak did a great job of writing those characters as well as the book. PC Rishi says, have you visited Chennai Book Fair? Not yet. I think I might be going in the next few days or so, but I'm not sure though, because I don't know if I have that much time in my schedule. So by far, no, it might happen. Let's wait and see. Rebecca says, I was reading earlier, but I joined a bit later. Okay, that's fine. If you read during this 1 hour, it counts. Okay. Okay. I can see that there are more people now towards the outro than there were people actually when I was reading or when I was doing the intro. Rebecca says, it's been a while since I've been here on your lives. Yeah, it has been quite a while. I've been doing monthly lives ever since June or July, and I've not seen you much in the live streams. And I remember that you've been asking me to read the Chaos Walking trilogy. I have the entire series with me now. So this year, it is happening. Okay, I'm going to finish reading the Chaos Walking trilogy. Okay. So another thing which I want to ask is, how was the 1 hour sprint? Was it what to say? Was it entertaining as well as was it productive enough for you? And would you be okay if I extend it more than 1 hour in the future? Because I'm planning to do some longer reading sprints, like 2 or 3 hours sometime in the future. Not regularly, but occasionally. Okay, regularly I'll do this 1 hour reading sprint, which can be used by like almost everyone. Apart from that, if you want to get a lot more reading than in a particular day, I like to do reading like that because it helps me get stuff done in big chunks and it feels much better also than reading for 1 or 2 hours. So if you'd be interested in doing that, you can tell me that too. LOL, I look forward to knowing your opinions on that series. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I got frozen for a second in a very weird expression there. But yeah, I don't know whether I'll be able to binge through the series or not, but I'll try to, read it as soon as I can. That's all I can say. But my goal is to finish reading it this year since I have all the 3 books with me now. Priya reads says, just curious, do you maintain a reading journal for your book reviews? No, I don't actually, do any kind of journaling for books. Interesting that you should ask because I saw like a few people starting book reading journals this year, and I've not been a person who keeps any reading journals at all. I just write the. I'm sorry for this, okay, because there's something happening on my ring. If I end up finishing some book or some series or movie, something like that, I just note it down in a page that I have as a section in my journal, in my regular journal. I don't maintain a separate reading journal, but this month I'm planning to do one, but I'll not be doing that on a regular basis. Like once I finish a book, I'll not be writing about that. I'm planning to do a journal spread or something like that at the end of every month. Let's wait and see because it's just January and I cannot say that I've read that much in these 20 days. I've hardly read like 4 or 5 books so far this month, and we have just like a few more days. So I might end up reading more. I might not end up reading more too. So depending on how much I do, and depending upon whether I'll be able to sustain it for the rest of the year, I might start a reading journal this year. But for reviews, if you ask me, it's just my recollection of the books, and you can see that I've been making less and less reviews nowadays because it doesn't seem like people are that much interested in watching specific book reviews. I want to bring back. I know that they are like evergreen videos that can be used by so many people like for years. So I will definitely do book reviews, but I don't maintain like any kind of specific system for giving my book reviews. But one thing which I keep in mind always is, if I'm going to review something, I want to review it within like 10 or 15 days from when I finish reading the book, because that's the time during which everything that I've read is retained by me in my brain. I don't forget any stuff for at least like 10 to 15 days. So I try to at least finish filming my videos for the review in those like 10 or 15 days, so that I don't end up mixing stuff up and saying something that is not right in the review. Okay, Rebecca says, I don't mind if the sprints are longer because I feel it's going to be productive. I feel that when I'm part of a reading sprint, then I feel accountable. So I end up reading a huge chunk of the book. Okay, that sounds great too. So I'm really glad that you said that, because that's one thing, or that's one main reason why I wanted to do the reading sprint also, because when we are doing with other people, it makes us feel accountable that we will do it for sure. So yeah, it might happen. Let's see. I'll try to do like longer reading sprints. My plan is to do it one time during Shivaratri. I think it will be in March or so. So depending on how these things go, I'll try to organize at least like 2 or 3 more reading sprints before the end of February, so that we can get an idea of whether people are interested in taking part in it or not. Tomorrow is the last day of the Chennai book fair. Okay, then I might not go. Who knows? Let's wait and see. I think it's been so long since I went. I think last I went in 2021. I think I last went in 2021 or 2019. I don't remember properly, but after that I've not gone at all. No, 2020 I think, because that's when I bought Ponniyin Selvan and I read the entire series from the set that I had from back then. So Yeah, I don't think I'll be going then if tomorrow's the last day. I thought it was until the end of Jan, so probably no. Okay. I'll be ending the live in like 5 more minutes, guys. So if you have any other messages or comments that you want to give, you can drop them in the live chat, and I'll display it here as usual, and we can talk about it. Otherwise, we can end the live stream as usual. Priya Reed says, I'll definitely join your reading sprints since this would be my inspiration to reading more. One suggestion I can give is you can divide your time into small intervals with a 5 minute break. Yeah, I'm planning to do it like that only. Since this is just 1 hour, I don't think breaking 1 hour up into two chunks would be that productive, at least for me, because I want at least 1 hour continuously if I want to read. Otherwise, it doesn't, work in that much of a flow for me. But if I'm going to do for more than 1 hour, like 2 or 3 hours, I'm sure like for every 1 hour we'll get like a 5 minute break. We can chat something here, or we can use the bathroom break and then get back and continue reading. Because I know for 2-3 hours I cannot sit down like this and continuously read, because even in this 1 hour itself you might have seen I did not sit in a comfortable position. You could have seen my knee here, here, somewhere at times. I'm sitting on a chair. Okay, I'm actually sitting on a chair, but I cannot keep my feet down for the whole time. Even when I'm at office, I do weird stuff on my chair while sitting. So yeah, I can understand. So if I'm going to do something which is more than 1 hour, you can definitely expect breaks. That is already there in my mind, and thank you for reiterating it for me. Okay, in like 2 to 3 more minutes, I will end the live stream. So if anyone has anything else to say, you can tell it to me here. And another question that I have is, I just got this before the live stream. That's why I did not add it in as a banner. So the thing which I'd like to ask is, would you be interested in, including hosts for the reading sprint alone? For example, I know that there are a few people on Bookstagram whom I follow and that are very interactive with me. There are some booktubers also who are very interactive with me. Would you like it if I invite them for these reading sprints, and we can spend our reading time along with them, so that you can also get to know one other person who is interested in books and talks more about them on social media as well as YouTube. So even if any of you guys are interested, you can DM me on Instagram and let me know, and we can try to include you for the next reading sprint as a co-host. I have a few people in mind whom I'm thinking of asking. Let's wait and see if it comes into fruition. And the sad part is, after next weekend, we are not going to have that many holidays. For like until like Independence Day or something. At least for people who work like me in corporate, we don't have that much time. Sorry, that many holidays. Because says that would be actually okay. I thought you'd say that because it'll be nice to see fresher faces than just seeing me all the time, right? I'm also getting a bit saturated because of doing the same thing over and over again. So it would be nice to add someone else in here so that they can also join us here on the live stream. And if you have any other suggestions of people that I can include here on the live stream as a co-host, you can try to tell them as well as tell me too, so that I could reach out to them or they could reach out to me, and we could all collaborate together, so that we can all read this do this reading sprint together. This is the best thing about live streams, because no matter how much I mess up while talking, it doesn't matter because it's live. And when I'm doing this in a pre-recorded video, it will kill me in editing. Okay guys, that's it for today, and thank you so much for joining. I hope you got some good amount of reading done in this 1 hour, and I hope it was productive for you. And I will try to make it like a thing next week or the week after that too, so that we can get a bit more used to this, and try to include more people in reading. And if you want any changes in time also, you can tell me that also down in the comments. I'm going to end the live stream now, so you'll probably not be able to send in live chat messages. So you can, go back to the playback and do normal comments as in the videos, and tell me if you want a change in time. I'm doing 7:30 because 7:30 to 9 would be like not so early, at the same time not so late. I tend to go to bed by like 9 or 10. Since it's a weekend, I'll go by 10 or so. I'll not be sleeping by 10 itself, but I'll at least go to bed by 10. So for early people like me who like to sleep early, that would be useful. At the same time, it's not so early that I keep it like 6 or 7 o'clock. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to end the live stream now. I'm really glad that these many people joined, and you gave me your valuable input too. And as I said before, if you have any suggestions of people whom you think can join me as a co-host for the future reading sprints, you can tell them, as you can tell me as well as them about this thing that I'm doing, and you can communicate it with them, communicate it with me, and you can ask them to communicate me, or you can tell me, and I can go forward and have a conversation with them, so that we can include more people here. Okay, thank you so much for joining, Rebecca. Bye bye, and I'll see you guys all in the next live stream, which will probably be another reading sprint, because I think reading sprints are a bit more fun compared to the normal live streams that I do. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, I'm going to end the live stream, and I have the most number, and my face also got stuck. Thank you for the reading sprint. It was productive. Thank you so much for joining, Priya. I hope you'll be joining the next live stream too, next reading sprint too. Okay, bye bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next live stream, which will probably be another reading sprint, as I said before, and I'll try to include some other person in the next reading sprint, so that it can be a bit more interactive for us. Until then, I'll catch you in my video on Tuesday. So bye bye. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll meet really soon.